It's honestly set the standard for what professional disc golf has become.
It's been the proving grounds for the best disc golfers in the world for 26 years.
Huge galleries, classic holes. It's a major nobody will ever forget. Possibly the best card that we've ever had.
Anthony, the one player that does not have a major title yet.
Ricky Wysocki on an inexplicable major drought considering the player that he is.
Calvin Heimburg coming off a major championship win already this year.
You got McBeth trying to chase Ken Climo. He's had this resurgence late this season.
We're just missing Gannon Buhr, but I feel like we're going to get a little piece of that as well on Championship Sunday.
Each one of them brings a different level of intensity and a different level of skill set.
You know, you're going to be putting pressure when you have the tee pad. It's going to take guts. It's going to take execution.
A hard-fought battle of who can make the least amount of mistakes.
It puts them in a position for us to see something special. And that moment happens like that. But it lives on forever.
Hello and welcome to final round coverage of the 2025 United States Disc Golf Championship presented by Innova here on the grounds of Winthrop University. You're here for one of the top 2 days in the disc golfing year. It's the final day of the Worlds. It's the final day of the USDGC. You are watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
It's going to be a special day. It's going to be a special day. And whoever wins this, it's going to be a life-changing day for them, whether it's Anthony Barela taking down his first major, McBeth taking his 18th down to try to catch Ken Climo for most majors ever, Wysocki ending the drought, continuing his streak of 15 years, or Heimburg going 2 majors in 1 year after never having won one before. Or could we see a chase card champion? It seems unlikely with the fireworks and the firepower that we have with our lead card. But it's going to be a special day here in Rock Hill.
And it's a serious day. So we have hole 1. It's a par 3. It's 283 feet. We have the wind's picked up today. I'm going to be honest. It's coming off the water right there, right to left headwind, and the miles per hour are a bit up today.
Mesa, Arizona, shooting 24 strokes under par on the weekend, Anthony Barela. That's all I did!
Yeah, the title of windiest USDGC, at least in my memory, has been locked up by this final day, the windiest of the 4.
Yeah, because every day it was pretty
solid,
pretty windy.
And it's just like another 20% more windy.
This is a big moment right here. Settle the nerves, and it looks like he has done that.
Fantastic.
That is
Best
great.
drive we've seen so far this week.
Great start.
Yeah, the pace was perfect. We've seen a lot of people push it over the log, but they're all leaking long.
2018 and 2021 United States Disc Golf Champion Paul McBeth.
Sleeping on the lead at a major is something I have done very few times, but I'll tell you what, it's the most nerve-wracking sleep I've ever had going into a final round. I can only imagine what Anthony Barela is feeling going into that tee shot. That showed me a lot right there with that shot. I'm very impressed.
This is not a surprise at all.
Now that's the best drive we've seen so far this week.
But so important for both of those guys.
Strokes off the pace from Scottsdale, Arizona, Ricky Wysocki.
I just love the idea that the top 2 players is the player who gave Anthony Barela the motivation to pursue this. You know, like his number 1 favorite player growing up was Paul McBeth.
Little turned over for Ricky and squares the tree. Gonna need a raptor legs in order to get the bird on this one.
4 strokes off the pace from Safety Harbor, Florida, Calvin Heimburg.
Calvin needs to put the pedal to the metal early. He's got to get 1. He's got to get 2. He's got to get 3. I think.
He's had some pretty decent starts here.
That's a little heavy on the turn. Once it gets over, it's hard to fight all the way back. That's going to be circle's edge, but really tough putt up there.
Pretty decent result. I mean, if anything, he has left himself a tailwind putt, putting uphill, which allows him to get pretty aggressive.
This is going bye-bye.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is not the comeback putt you want on this green.
That's huge.
Good save.
This could be 25 feet. I'm wondering if he's on the back side of that. Yeah, pretty close.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Did not get the loft.
Starting 4 back and knowing the guy you're chasing is in the bullseye, that putt carries a lot of weight, I feel like. You got to knock those down.
I'm just the thing that impresses me the most is Barela setting the tone. He's been anticipating that first shot for hours and hours and hours. You know, you're teeing late in the day. He wants nothing more than to get on the course and just start to work on this project of trying to claim his first major. So for him to step up and absolutely throw it perfectly, announce to McBeth he's here to go, I love it.
You got to slow it down, though, here on hole 2. Nate, what are they trying to do? There's 2 shots. What are they trying to do here?
Yeah. You can go up the middle with a little bit of turn, bend it right, and kind of use that bend to kind of soften the skip back. Or you can kind of play this low hyzer flip up. Either way, you want the disc to land basically dead flat. You're not looking for a lot of movement because there's OB left and right, especially close on that right side.
And he's got a more overstable disc in his hand. It's a fairway driver. He's going to go down the little left side here and try to work the stability.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's good.
That's exactly what you're talking about, Nate. Bending the disc to the right to soften the skip.
Especially effective here with the crosswind coming from the left. So as the disc tries to hyzer back into that, this is the other route. These guys are commentators' dream. They're showing us exactly what we're talking about, although McBeth looks to have been gobbled up there. Didn't really get the running skip he was hoping for.
Oh, this looks great. Just don't hit the tree. Oh, yes.
Yeah. It does hit the tree at the very end, but on the good side.
Calvin's been sneaking this on the left side, bending it through there. Let's see if he can replicate that. It's turning. That's not good.
Sit.
And it's gonna work.
Wow.
Yes. So same shot, just a little more action for him.
I know which hole Oregon is now. I just saw the Oregon flag. I didn't notice, but it's hole 2.
No.
I didn't notice during the tournament, but here we are.
Oh, wow. So during this round, there was some signs of maybe some weather coming in, but I think through this round, they got pretty lucky. That's his bugaboo. Got to get those up. Hole 1, hole 2. Now he's playing catch up.
Anthony's been so solid from C1 all tournament, and he finally misses one low.
Is that the first one?
I don't believe I remember him missing one in round 3, and he was perfect coming into the 3rd round.
Rookie sees the opportunity. Let one go on hole 1, gets it right back on 2. And you see the energy Ricky brings. Fist pumping that one in already. Just barely inside the circle.
Yeah, he's not going to wait for there to be a hot streak of birdies. He's going to start that fist pump early. See if he can ride that momentum early and let them know that if any mistake is made, he's going to be right there.
Classy Nick laying the roller.
That is so good.
Are you wow,
kidding
it's better
me?
than it. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. Like the way that curled down there.
This sport is so insane now. So good. That shot's been available forever. No one ever threw the roller like that
Well, it's been available
before.
forever, and the thing about it is, in order to get in position to even throw it takes a 9 out of 10 tee shot.
That was fantastic.
Jerm, what do you think about doing a little breakdown?
I think I can handle this one.
He's back, folks.
He's back. That's a smooth voice you got there, buddy.
I'm working on it. Yeah, so this drive I think is a little different than in the B placement because I think you want to be more left to access the potential for the forehand skip or the roller that we just saw from Niklas. But in the B position, you want to go more right to open up the angle. Now I think being on the left side gives you the opportunity to attack the screen. But this is one you don't need to birdie. This one, avoid the bogey, par plays.
This is going to be shorter than he's used to, but in the fairway.
And basically perfect angle.
Yep.
I just wonder what he'll do from there. Do you think he attacks with the forehand? Does he have enough to get around the corner to
I
a
believe
putt?
he does. It's going to, like, whether he has the power, I think is
Oh, look at
not a
this thing
question.
bending.
Oh, does this go to the bottom of the ditch? I've been waiting to see this. That's crazy.
I didn't mention that play in the whole breakdown. My bad.
What the?
Oh my god.
This is just kind of exactly where you want to put it if you don't have the power to do what AB did. That's in
So-
the perfect spot.
Everyone else in the world, you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think there's a short list of guys
Yeah.
that have the power to go there in this tournament.
I played with a man named Simon Lazat today, and he put
Oh.
one way down there. Not
This is
in the ditch,
Boosted
but
as well.
see, look at that's boosted. But
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
not. Yeah, it's not.
It's not just like
100
a
short.
frozen rope all the way. Like Anthony's doesn't even look like it's doing much movement. It's just ripping to the spot. What I was going to say about Rick, power not a problem. It's the height that's the tricky thing, and he's done
Yeah.
pretty well with this to get himself edge of circle 2.
That was a 9.9 out of 10 from there, and that's the best he could do. And that's a great drive to get there, and he's still 55 feet away.
Like this.
Really aggressive.
Wow, great skip. If he could have been a little flatter with it, maybe it does get around those branches.
Highly aggressive line, nearly paying off there for McBeth. That's the height you're talking about, Nate.
That's the tricky part of it. You want to.
So tough.
It's about balancing that because you want a lot of right movement. You need height for that.
This is
And you
so,
have to pay this one off.
no doubt.
Looks juiced.
Nice.
That's good.
Kind of a bad skip to be there as well. I mean,
Yeah, from there, not a great shot. I'm gonna be honest, but
But when-
25 feet, who cares?
Yeah, when you throw your drive, like you're talking about a 9.9 out of 10, he threw a 12.5.
Yeah, that
And then-
out of 8.
Then you can throw a little 5.5er and still get away with a C1.
Ricky. Tough to give that full go. Downhill all the way behind the basket. And
Oh.
look at this.
Pretty decent look.
He's got those zippers too.
Wow.
You know, he thought he made it.
Stroke on the card. Knocks it down. Huge birdie.
Let's go up by 3.
Only 4 birdies on the day. Niklas, one of them that we saw earlier. Simon, that you played with, Yuli, and Casey White was the other.
That's it. Wow. It's small field, obviously, with the cut. Just a few over 40 players on the course, but they're the best in the world.
Yeah, it's still 9% of the field, though, which 9% of the best at the event that only the best people get into and then qualify for the final day.
There's not a lot better in this game than seeing one of the hardest courses in the world and watching these guys, watching this guy or another guy like him absolutely break holes. Mm-hmm. Just doing stuff that you would think is impossible and getting to places where this hole is unquestionably one of the hardest holes on the whole touring year. and he's just getting down there into a spot where it's a cakewalk.
4 inches from being 3 through 3 in conditions like this is
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Hole 4, par 3, 299. This mandatory, man, it is annoying on the left. You got to hold it as straight as you can. 299, don't think so. You're throwing a 350 shot minimum. Try to slide it up there. One of those holes that you guys at home, you can really relate to, because you always got that straight shot at your home course. Anthony Barela.
Uh-oh.
That's a good tree.
That is a really good tree. And it more than likely will still be a bogey.
I'll give him a coin flip
Yeah, me too.
to get up there.
Might be able to
maybe
throw
not
the
more than
sidearm
likely, but-
wide. I
Yeah,
think.
if he can find a good gap and play the skipper. And
This
that's
is-
a
this
bad
is-
kick. He's shorter this time. So maybe, I think I said he could save it yesterday and I was wrong. So I'm doubling down.
Ricky's in way worse position than AB.
Double it and give it to the next person.
I'm doubling down and saying Rick can save it.
Paul's been flipping early and kind of playing it into the bush line. And does it again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How bad is it from there, Nate?
I'm going to say it's ideal. I've been burned too many times. No, that one isn't really in contention for the terrible rough that I keep talking about and no one
Jeez.
finds.
There's-
Calvin might have found it.
There is no harder shot to throw in the sport of disc golf than that tight line with a low ceiling with that much wind directly blowing into your face. That is just ridiculously tough.
Oh, gosh. I think I might have bet wrong.
I think you did.
This
You
is-
don't kick left and save pars.
Rick does.
Rick does.
No.
Rick does.
Oh, man, that is so good.
Sweet.
He's the scramble guy.
He is.
His whole career, he gets into up and down from places nobody does.
The shocking stat this year for me was that Gannon Buhr is #1 in scramble rate on tour.
Oh, this is really bad.
Yeah.
That's
that
a bogey.
was a little bit late release. Yank.
What did you say, Jerm?
Gannon Buhr is #1 in scramble rate because I just kind of always assumed that infinitely it just belongs to Ricky. He holds the keys to that.
Oh.
Gannon's probably like 6 out of 8 for the season because that's all
Yeah,
the fairways
I was
he's
just going to
missed.
say, when you throw it that good. Yeah, here's your spot.
He's not in the rough. But if you move him straight away from camera, and even where he is, look how tough it got. But if
That's
you
a-
move a little farther back, that's what I keep trying to talk about.
That was a bad shot from where
It
he was.
absolutely
As-
was.
He was trying to park it.
That I think is
He's going to pay the price.
It's a tempting thing to do when especially on a windy day. You know, you think, oh, let's slide it up, no stress. But often playing for that 18-footer is maybe the more prudent thing. Nice
That is such a
birdie from
disciplined-
McBeth.
He was relaxing. He had his hand on he was just like kind of chilling right there. What was that move? Gannon's got the straight leg move. Paul's just, look at,
Yeah.
just relaxing. I'm just here for a good time, guys.
That is like a cool guys don't watch explosions type of
That's
putt.
crazy. What a putt. And AB's about to bird or bogey. So big momentum
Yes,
shift.
Huge.
it is.
Good thing Calvin did not pay the price
Oh.
for that one mistake with a double.
Calvin bogey and Ricky's in trouble too. This isn't a gimme.
He's about to make you look like a very wise man, Nate.
There you
Yes. Well, I mean, I blew it yesterday, so I don't know about very wise, but I bet on Rick. It's what I do.
That was a killer save for Ricky. That shot had one angle with one type of disc that you could throw with that forehand turnover, and he picked it perfectly and nailed it. Just looking at the replay of that. Look at the trust on Heiser with that angle of release from McBeth. Perfect.
Experience is the greatest teacher, and I'm so blessed after 40 years and 150 so courses, every project I'm still learning. I think when you get down to it, a lot of it is about vision. There's the vision for individual holes. There's the vision for the property and what it can become as a course and what it can become as a venue. And then there's the vision for what disc golf can become.
Hole 5, you know it, you love it. Par 5, 1,025 feet. Big right moving drive. Then you want to push it up the fairway. Be as brave as you can. Get close to the water if you're able to shorten the crossing shot. Give yourself as much room to work with so that you can kind of swing it out to the right. I think that big wide backhand is probably the safest and best play to cross with.
And we haven't seen a single backhand off the tee.
In this wind, I hate the idea of it. I
Yeah.
mean, it could work, sure, but burning it over too much is so likely. The overstable forehand, such a simpler option.
And I'll tell you, where Ricky is a way better spot. Up high right, that's where you're trying to go. If you're down low, then you might be forced into throwing the backhand.
I think if you're down low, it makes the forehand, the second shot forehand, more appetizing as a flex.
Right. Which
Flex is a
scary.
little scary in the wind, but with a stable enough disc,
Do they make stable enough for this card, Nate?
that I'm not an expert in that because I don't tend to spend a lot of time with those discs
Yeah.
that these guys are specializing in.
I don't think they do.
I'm guessing they do because these guys seem to mostly go inbounds and throw it exactly where they want all the time.
This is going to be a big carry over the water. It's going to be
Yeah.
up the hill.
Yeah,
That
it's-
lonely tree that you can see there, the small one, is about 380 to the basket. So I got to think he is 410 or thereabouts.
This one's going to get up there as well. Shorter.
Yeah.
Shorter, yeah.
But I'm not worried
Shorter
about
could
distance.
almost be better if
Yeah.
you want to go with backhand, because you kind of open the angle up to play like the flat to fade. As you push super far up, you kind of need to put some flex on the backhand, don't you think?
Yes. You have to put flex, otherwise it's just going to lift, and you don't have enough room to play with for the lift you're going to get.
But if you're shorter, you could just play overstable low
Yeah.
and not really need because you have a little more angle, a little more room to dodge those bushes. Rick?
This is going to be high.
Yeah, it doesn't put any flex on it. And that's
It's fine.
probably fine. Hopefully that's not in his run-up, that little tree. It's amazing how often you can land annoyingly close to that
Just
one
the
tiny
point.
tree.
See if he gets any Anheuser on this.
No.
Was it moving left right there? Maybe a little.
But not via Anheuser. Maybe via
No, yeah.
flip up.
Oh,
And that's
nearly
what happens,
dunked it
though.
for the three.
Sure.
There, no Anheuser. It's
Pushing
going
wind.
deep.
It's a pushing wind. So when it starts to hyzer, get a little speed burst. See if we can see it from this angle. As it starts to move left, is it going to be a little more aggressive than we expected?
I think it
Lower.
looks perfect.
Yeah, lower. Very nice. Got it to flat. But see, any higher, that's in the water as well. He threw that perfectly. No Anheuser required. I just don't think anything on hyzer the whole way is going to stay in bounds.
Yeah, you want to get some flip ups, certainly. Calvin does.
Now it's going to break.
Pretty aggressive.
Sit.
Perfect.
Wow, nice soft landing. Wow.
You can
What
see
a
that
shot.
rope about a meter to the right of his disc.
I mean, the accuracy is just impeccable from that distance.
Ricky going backhand into the green.
This is drifting, but he's going to be deep.
Any
Okay.
surprise to see Ricky go backhand into the green as opposed to the forehand, or is that the play right now?
It has to be the play. I mean, you can't throw something out there that never comes back in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's good stuff there.
That is a heck of a C2 hit. Having the confidence to get that put high enough in a ripping tailwind takes some doing.
We're going to have a tie game now. I think there's going to be some flip-flopping today.
I agree with you.
Match play special.
Too much OB, too much wind, too much at stake to not have just some crazy stuff happen.
Yeah, I don't think Ricky wants anything to do with the match play. I think he wants in there.
I guess I just mean the mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
And that, yeah.
Rick just 2 back of that tie.
Match play usually does include 2 players. I just mean every single shot is, it feels like a win or loss. The stroke swings are so vital.
Oh, these guys, yeah, McBeth and AB do something. It'll definitely dictate Ricky's decision.
We're not playing
regard.
against the course anymore, right?
No.
I mean, we start out early in the tournament, we're playing against the course. And now it's mano a mano if Ricky can get a couple more.
For sure.
Hole 6, par 3, 371. Slight highs are wide. Get it to drift in. You don't want a big skip. You don't want anything with a lot of power. You just want like a very smooth shot that lets the wind kind of take it to where it wants to go. Hey, I'm not even here. I'm just kind of flying. Don't worry about me type of shot.
Sneak up on it.
Yeah, look at like this. I'm just going to go right out of bounds maybe.
I'm not trying to get over
just
there
kidding.
on the beach.
Look at, nothing to see here. Just a circle 1 putt.
A little nervy for McBeth, I bet. Not quite having the bite he probably wanted, but
You take it with he didn't throw that perfect.
yeah.
And you're thinking probably OB out of his hand once it gets to flat.
Oh,
Just a mid-range for Rick?
Rick, this has got to hit something. Otherwise, it's going to find water. Back to the drop zone. And this is the hole that nearly took Ricky out of the tournament yesterday. Had to really dig deep in the back 9, but a triple bogey yesterday. Now he's going right back to the drop zone.
I like this.
This is why Calvin has always been the guy for me on hole 6.
Mid-range. Little turnover Malta. Overstable. Yeah, just drifted in there. I love it.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is
That
nice.
is
I mean,
just
it's a
fantastic.
little unlucky there. The mid-range sounds like a really great play. I mean, I don't have the power, but the fact that it's not going to really rip left ever, even an overstable mid-range.
A mistake like yesterday is going to leave Ricky out of the tournament.
Dig deep. Yep.
No, come on.
That was in the bottom. That was fully in.
Does it hit the rim? No. Just pops off the rings.
Yeah, right onto the rings. So unlucky.
Ugh.
Such a good putt from Rick.
That is gross.
McBeth saying, all right, Win, I'm putting. Calm down.
Just nothing to see here. I'm just floating by.
Hold that dumb basket. Gotcha. Just kidding. I'm here.
The damage this hole has done to Wysocki in the last 2 days.
No kidding, man. 10 strokes in the last 2 rounds. He's averaged a double bogey. Oof.
I mean,
These are the ones right here. You got to make good on these. There you go.
Meanwhile, McBeth has gone 2-2.
I mean, 2 pars puts Ricky tied for the lead, right?
Wow.
Had he made 2 pars here instead
Yeah.
of the triple and the single.
Well, if Ricky ends up not winning this thing and it's close, he knows exactly which hole he's got to circle and do better next time.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 7, par 3, 284, triple Mando. Pretty simple, but it can also be daunting in the wind. You have to just throw something very straight or maybe swing that forehand out wide. Make sure it breaks through this gap. Collect your birdie.
Oh, whoa. Worst shot I've ever seen him throw, maybe.
Yeah, it's up there, certainly for an open field. That was very strange.
That was awful.
Not even close to the height he required.
And this is the second worst shot I've ever seen.
I mean, that's worse for his score than what McBeth did, but it's less surprising. You see that mistake made. What McBeth did, I've basically never seen. It went like 150 feet. Big opportunity.
Not going to do it.
Should catch the wall, yes.
That's a par. All right, Ricky, another opportunity. Is it not gonna turn? Wow.
No one was really even close to getting through the gate. Doesn't even look all that windy at the moment.
They wait all day back there, hundreds, for the lead card, and this is what they give them.
Maybe a highlight here.
Yep.
I'd be surprised if this even gets to the bucket. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to give it the height when you're in that position. Ricky's will get past the bucket.
Oh, horseshoe guy.
Wow.
Good
Great
effort.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, the want to make it is there. But as soon as the sidearm goes, it's like a down tempo of like, oh no.
Yeah.
But they give AB a gift. Nobody birds. And they're kind of lucky that nobody's going crazy on the second card right now.
I guess they give AB and McBeth a gift.
Sure.
Because Marweed's playing pretty good, but nothing good enough to give him a scare. Hole 8 par 4, 697. There's an out-of-bounds pocket to the left, right about here, that runs the whole length of the fairway till you get to the wood chips. There's obviously one on the right side, too. Sidearm off the team, get you into a good spot, and then another sidearm or roller. Miss these bunker, little stump, little tree on the left there, and the early bushes, and you might find yourself a little look. Always a tough putt on this green. I think that everybody's figured out over the years that if I just throw a little sidearm, get past the stump, I'm going to have a shot in that I can manage. This hole has not changed in a very, very long time. Basket position, yes.
Few big trees have come down.
Yeah, that
like
was
the one that is a stump now out there.
Yep.
That could give you problems, but yeah, overall,
there was a hurricane that came through several years ago that changed this hole in a big way. This actually used to be one of the more technical holes on the course back in the 2000s.
Well, you had a big log that laid down right where the OB line stops. Went across the whole entire fairway, so rollers were not even an option.
It was actually kind of an unintentional design choice. It fell, and then Harold Duvall recognized that it provided an interesting obstacle for the course, and they just left it.
Yep. But yeah, I think this is for sure the best shot if you have it. The sidearm really can't go OB.
oh no.
Whoa.
This is going to be a baseball field. Did he get lucky and stay in bounds? That was an absolute shank.
We've seen a couple of those last couple holes.
Really hammers on this one, McBeth. This seems wide.
Oh man, I love the commitment though. That was smoked. Fortunate not to kick left. That tree can be dangerous. Kick you over that OB fence. This looks heavy on hyzer.
I love it.
Yeah.
Does have enough length. Nice.
Yes.
Heiser, if it can stay on Heiser, and since he has the power,
Yeah,
just
that's
gotta
the
miss
difference.
The stump.
With all that power, keep it pushing forward.
Like this. I like this one too.
Yeah, I do too.
He's been getting these rolls though. He's got to watch out for that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's more likely if you come through that early window that he came through, like you're skipping off the hillside with more speed. I think the better play, staying wide late if you want to stop the chance of a roll away.
This is a very technical shot Paul has to throw, and he does well. Oh, man.
This is actually kind of fantastic, considering. I mean, if you're obviously you're OB if you're any more towards the fence. If you're behind the bushes, you're in real trouble.
I've never seen a putter skipper. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Needs a highlight moment. Good height.
Oh, no. Barela opportunity to reclaim the lead and hits it high. It's been perfect in C1 up until hole 2, and now he's missed a couple of them this round.
Yeah, it's all nerves. That's
Yeah.
all that it is. That's a really, really bad putt at an inopportune time. Momentum swing on this hole is pretty big if you can make that one.
And I mean, AB in position to win the European Open a couple years ago in that battle with Corey Ellis, and then the infamous meltdown on 16. And that opportunity, when that comes along, you never know when that opportunity might come back to you. And sleeping on this lead, you know, it's knowing that it's right there in your grasp with one good round. We saw how long that monkey was on the back for Calvin Heimburg, and he finally eclipsed that hurdle this year. But you just got to imagine there's at some point he's going to recognize how close he is to that title and see how he does when that opportunity presents itself.
He's no stranger to having the lead here. He slept on the lead last year. And he missed a few very, very makeable putts. And even at the World Championships this year, he was making a nice little run down the stretch, and it was the 25-footer that ended up getting him.
This hole is just a two-stroke swing waiting to happen. See how many of these guys can get into safe territory. McBeth skips over the rocks.
Again.
Gonna be kind of a tricky putt with maybe some low ceiling. And keep in mind, a stroke and distance hole here. So getting really aggressive with the putt from distance is very scary, because if you putt it out of bounds, you're going to re-putt where you stand with penalty.
Do we like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we like
yeah.
that.
We're starting to love it.
Yeah, we like that.
It's so hard to tell whether they're short or long or what on this hole. I've seen some in the air from really strong throwers and been shocked to see them come up short, and then a couple that just go straight into the back wall, which this might threaten to do.
It's going to stay safe on that backside.
Nice.
All four in bounds.
Well done by the group.
Probably the biggest gallery we've ever had out here, and
Yes.
ever. On a day that could have gone south as far as weather.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It's okay.
I mean, the mishap back there on 4.
Oh, give me that.
Huge. That applies some pressure to AB's putt.
How does this go in?
You see that? Paul runs up. First person he gives nux to is Follow Flight Mike. Gotta love that.
Yeah. There to pick up the cards, get to work on the edit of the front 9.
Ricky's putter, hot and cold. Mostly cold the last 2 rounds.
No.
It's good. Yeah. 2 strokes lost on poor decisions and putts. from Calvin, but a huge putt made there from AB.
A stabby putt right there.
Yeah.
Really
go to the
tough. If
knee.
he misses that at all, that thing's out of bounds. And you re-putt.
Yeah. Well done. Tied at the top.
Yep.
27-27, and it's a pretty big gap at this point. I mean, two-horse race for the moment. I'm not going to count them out yet with the back nine we've got coming in the wind, but it's close. I mean, I have a lot of trust in both Barela and McBeth, obviously. So
shout out to Turner, who's had a solid tournament. He's 5 under right now. He's the only one really making a move. Gonna have to have a perfect back nine, but yeah.
He's looking to have his best major finish.
Yep.
And that's to cap off an incredible season that he's had.
Yeah.
Runner-up back there at Music City earlier this year. He's definitely really become a prominent fixture on tour. Happy to see that. It is a two-horse race right now. Until somebody says otherwise, it is a two-horse race going into the back nine. AB, Paul McBeth.
let's see this thing.
Come on back.
Thank you to the Founders Club. Like and subscribe.
Watch your body and I feel that sunshine.